I'm joking. Relax. Why? Who made a Twitch name called Fresh Trim? Who was that? There's no Fresh Trim here. Relax. Man, I tell you what. I said 10 to 15 minutes, but you know, a certain something came up, so I had to do something. You know. You already know what it is. We have got our own Team of the Season pack that we are doing first. And then I'll actually hop onto the PS4 and do it. If I sound a bit weird, I still got 2 ulcers on my tongue. And, you know, it's not the greatest. I say that, it's not the greatest. My one is first. I'll quickly switch to the PS4 after. But let's get straight into this. You don't understand the team that I had to give up for this, okay? You don't. But a guaranteed Premier League Team of the Season, who do we get? Come on, let's get straight into it. Please, for the love of God, please. If I see Dean Henderson, I will cry. Please. All right, come on. It's English, don't do it. It's right back, I believe it's Trent Arnold. It's not terrible, to be fair. It's not terrible, but what we could have got is a whole different story. Now, I was actually watching someone before I went live, and I said to myself, I'm getting Trent 100%. And the fact that we've actually got Trent, it's okay, but it's nothing, it's nothing amazing. All right, so we're gonna look obviously the squad one more time. We're gonna see the squad. Let's see how it looks. No look assist. Please let us open plenty of packs. So Dalglish, Saint Maximum, Neymar. Is this different? I believe this is different than when we checked last time. Yeah, look, he's got Ramos and stuff on the bench. The guy's team is stacked, okay? We got seemingly Virgil, Gomez, we got Bellerin, we got Fuchs as well. Really good defensive line. Not much you can change about that. You got Kante, Mane, Fred as well, which is always going to be nice. 4-2-3-1 is obviously the formation you play. Kante and Fred in the centre mid positions. It's not too bad, but it's one of those ones where height obviously slacks in there. Now you got Mane, Dalglish, you got Saint Maximum and Neymar in the attack as well. Really good attack. Not much you can change, but let's get straight into the pack. Come on, man. Let's get this guy De Bruyne. He's allowed me to open it every single time. Let's see if we can get him a Kevin. That is one thing we are looking for. We're going to drop the PS4 for my guy No Look Assist. Come on, please, for the love of God, give him something good. He deserves it. It is going to be English. It is going to be a centre mid. And it is going to be Henderson. That's a small W if you ask me. That is a small W. Henderson is currently going for, I believe, it's 550k. And that is not bad because he's a really good player. He can pretty much do everything on the pitch. You have to be careful with his dribbling, though. His body type is not amazing in game. But let's get straight into the next one. So next up, we do have Mbaz. And this team is looking pretty decent. He's got Vidal. He's got David Luiz. In the CDM's position, I guess he plays 4-2-3-1. What a team, man. Ezebiel, Messi, you got Neymar, you got Saint Maximum as well. You got Ramos and Semedo. Obviously, they switch in game. Boateng and Alexandro as well. The one thing I can see, though, you play Boateng and Alexandro off-chem with Semedo off-chem as well. For me, personally, I believe that is a bit too many people off-chem, and I would rather go for someone, I don't know, like, if you got the Davis card, you could put Davis and then Goretzka there. And then move Ezebiel all the way over to this side. That would have worked perfectly, to be fair. But no, it's a really good team. Like, there's not much to actually change. I love your midfield partnership. That is the one thing I do love. But let's get into it. So, I actually did see who he wanted. Let's see it. It's got Salah, you got Mane, you got Son, you got Mars, you got Aguero. So, these are the 5 you want. I'm going to predict. I'm getting you Son, okay? If I don't get you Son, I'll be very disappointed. But let's go for, for a little cheeky prediction at the end of the day. We are going to see the Premier League Team of the Season so far pack. Come on, man. Please, for the love of God. I want to get my viewers, something good. We've had Henderson, which to be fair, is good. We've had Trent for me, which is good. And we do get... It is going to be another English player. It is going to be a right back. But it is going to be a Manchester United player, not Trent. It's going to be Wan-Bissaka. Now, for me, personally, I feel like that's a dub. It's a small dub, but it's not, it's not anything huge. That's 3 English players, though, in a row. Like, come on now. We need to behave. We need to Get away from these English players and go for, you know, maybe an Egyptian or an Algerian would be pretty decent. But that's a small dub. The only problem about this card, right? Make sure to put Architect on him. If you put Architect on him, it helps so much. It's crazy. But the only thing bad about this card is the 2-star weak foot. But for me, personally, I will take that every day of the week. So let's get into the next one. So next up, we do have Shows 87. He's got an amazing team. Look at this. He's got the Griezmann that obviously has the 5-star weak foot, I believe. Yes, it is. The 5-star weak foot. And that's always going to be nice to see. He's got Player of the Month Ben Yedder, Team of the Year Kante, Vidal. You got Saint Maxwell, which is always going to be nice. Douglas Costa, you are thinking to get. That's interesting. You got, I believe it's Carlos Alberto, Maldini, Boateng, Da Costa. It's a really nice team. It honestly is. One thing I can see, though, is that you got two small, if you want to call it, small centre mids. Now, you either probably play the 4-2-3-1 or you play the 4-4-2. Your team looks outrageous. It honestly does. Boateng and Maldini in the centre-back roles. Come on now. That is ridiculously good. But let's get into these packs. There's nothing that... Yeah, so he hasn't put any concept players, so I'm not sure what he wants. But let's see if we can actually grab him a W. So come on. It's a Saudi Arabian player this time, so keep that in mind. Giovinco will probably be the best player. Let's see if we can pack him a Giovinco. I'm hoping. Giovinco or... I believe it's El Hamad, whatever I think his name is. Is that... I believe that's him. Is it? I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. The 92 overall. That's not bad. I believe that is one of the best. It goes Giovinco and I believe it goes him, unless I'm forgetting anyone. But that's not actually terrible. That's like one of the actually better ones out of the Saudi Arabian League. We could have got much, much worse, I can tell you that. But he's a good player, and I was actually thinking to do a play review on him. He's got the 3-star, which is a bit of a killer. But shooting-wise, he's outrageous. Dribbling-wise, he's outrageous. Passing, he's good at. Pace-wise, he's good as well. It's not a bad card, and I think that's like a W, especially for like the Saudi Arabian team of the season. But let's get straight into the next one. So next up, we do have YT Sens, and he's looking like a pretty decent team. He has allowed me to open his packs multiple times before, so we're not going to spend too much time on the team because I do believe we have seen it before. Now, Saw, I actually used this weekend league, and he was an absolute beast, but I personally used him in a right-back position. It's clear of that you don't need to because you got the Trent, you know, just sitting there at the right-back position. Amavi, I did not like, though. He is 5-star, 5-star. But the only problem with Amavi is that he does not feel great on the ball. Even with 88 agility, in bad gameplay, he is so bad. It's crazy to see. Now, I definitely do suggest getting a different centre-back because he is still good, but he's very outdated, which is always going to be annoying. Bakayoko and Fred in the centre-mids as CDM positions. Always nice. Whoa, what do you do here? I see Bellerin and I see Trent. Oh, okay. So, let's go... I can't really go custom tactics, can I? Because it's a concept. So, I'm guessing it could be a 4-1-2-1-2 as well. Because Bellerin will actually move in the right back position. And Trent can play in the centre mid position and everything. So, that's always nice to see. But let's get into the pack. Hopefully, we can pack Giovinco. Because that is the #1 go-to. I wouldn't mind, you know, we just pack like the second best team of the season out the Saudi Arabian League. So, that's not the end of the world. But let's see if we can rather pack him or Giovinco. That is the two we are looking for. Come on. Giovinco's play review that I did was absolutely insane. The dribbling, it's not even a walkout. We didn't... You see what I mean about... We could have got 10 times worse, and that's why I said the other one was like a big W. It's because you can go and you can literally go and pack the worst Saudi Arabian team of the season out there. Now, I actually haven't looked at this guy's stats, but the fact that he's 83 overall, we already know what we're looking into. So... Alright, passing is a bit of a sticky one, to be fair. Dribbling stats aren't the end of the world. What's his weak foot and stuff? 2-star. Alright, let's get out. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. So next up, we do have Supreme. And Supreme is a top 100 player. And the fact that he has this team and he hits top 100 time to time is always going to be nice to see. Now, I'm guessing he plays the classic 4-2-3-1 formation with Fernandinho and Goretzka in the centre mid positions, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, he's got Da Costa, Gold, Mendy. Interesting. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. But interesting. He's got the baby Lehman in goal. He's clearly having struggles with the goalkeeper position, which is always going to be, you know, a bit of a sticky one. Maldini, Ramos is always going to be nice in the centre-back positions as well. Neymar, Junior, Richarlison, and Sane. I personally believe this Sane is a bit outdated, but if he works for you, then he works for you at the end of the day. But it's a really good team either way. And let's go into the store and let's open this guy's pack, man. I don't know why. I have a feeling he's going to pack absolutely someone insane. I don't know why. Honestly, I have this feeling. I'm dropping the controller. We're going to take a step back because I already know what's going to happen, okay? It's going to be someone insane. Come on, bro. Let's see who you get. Alright, let's go back forward and let's go back to our original position. And it's not terrible, okay? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But if we're being real, it's a small W. Maybe a high L. Or low L if you want to call it. I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's okay. It's okay. He got what I got, which is, a bit... It's a bit of a, situation here. He still goes for around 300. Yeah, so he goes for more than he paid for the SBC, which is always going to be good. But as you clearly can see, he's got a solid 1k coins, which is always going to be an issue. But Trent is not the end of the world. And I'm pretty sure Prem will take it. So let's get into the next one. Well, it's a decent stream. It's a decent stream. Like, honestly, haircut needs to go. Just go out the, go out the window or something. But it's a decent stream either way. And we did pack good players. Like, I'm happy with Trent. Supreme's happy with Trent. We could have got potentially, 10 times worse. The one person I do feel bad for is, I believe it's Sahib packing the 83 overall team of the season card. Which is, is a bit of a sticky one. But we move.